Hi, Scorpio. Welcome to Josie K Tarot. I'm Josie K, and this is the second half of March 2020 spiritual guidance reading. We'll ask Spirit a little bit about love and romance, career and finance, or spiritual guidance, whatever it chooses to show us during this general reading. So, dear Lord, Spirit guides and angels, please bless this Scorpio with clearly defined messages, again, regarding career and finance, love and romance, or just spiritual guidance. Okay, so these energies are being represented to be covering. Okay, I'm just going to start. In the center of the circle spread, we have the Four of Pentacles. So we have a Scorpio, Sun, Moon, or Rising, male or female, Saturn, Venus, Pluto, Jupiter. This person that I'm reading for during this general reading, they are worried about their finances. They are clinging to their finances. Yes, so in the thoughts position of the circle spread, using the gateway to the Divine Tarot, we have a Scorpio who is thinking about someone who may have Earth in her chart, Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Again, male or female, someone whose heart is open to creating stability, okay, during the second half of March 2020, Scorpio. Is this you finding that position of being a mother, grandmother, of a business owner? The advice here with these two cards, Scorpio, during the week of the 15th of March of 2020, going into around the 22nd of March of 2020, if you are worrying about stability and security in any way, Spirit is giving you the energies of the Queen of Pentacles energy here, card, to look at things in a very grateful and thankful way. Now, it's not that you aren't. I think you will be by mid-March of 2020, Scorpio. Really, even though there's worries and concerns maybe about stability, whether it's financially, emotionally, spiritually, you're going to feel more clear about what grounds you, right? What you want moving forward. Okay, so this is why. In the relationship sector of the circle spread, now this is going to be during the whole second half of March of 2020 for the Scorpio I'm reading for during this general reading. And thank you to those guys, you guys who let me know that these are indeed your messages. This Scorpio in the relationship sector is mourning over what was, is clinging to what is left. But Spirit's saying, give thanks to these two cups here that you have left, clang them together and celebrate your life, how far you have come. That you're a very open-hearted, caring energy. You may be thinking about your finances. So for some of you, if this is financial, I still feel like emotionally you're kind of clinging to your partnerships, your situation, but at the same time, you don't feel like you have enough. Okay? So by the week of March 23rd of 2020, in the creative aspects position of the circle spread, as you put your time and effort in for the last 3 weeks, 2.5, 3 weeks of March of 2020, they're telling you that eventually you're going to see that your ship is finally coming in. So wands could represent a passionate connection with someone who's closed off. It could represent a financial or creative direction where finally something comes your way because creatively you put your time and effort into what makes you feel grounded, secure, and stable. All right, so in the actions position representing the last week of March of 2020, we have the Emperor. So if you follow Spirit's advice in this video and you push beyond energies of not having enough or some form of scarcity consciousness, you can use the Emperor energies to get clear, organized, logical, disciplined, focused, and determined as to what you are creating in your life for the year of 2020. For 2020 is about new paths, new directions, new stable and secure circumstances and situations. So it's time to pull up those bootstraps and speak your truth, if only to yourself, as to how you're going to make a ship come in your life through your efforts. Like I said, for a lot of other videos, I feel the energies of cause and effect very strongly during the second half of March of 2020. So they're saying as you put time and effort, as you take action steps day to day, what you put out will return tenfold. But you've got to be real clear about what you're planning for yourself and not sit in the energies whereby you feel like you're clinging to all that you have left in some way. So in the emotional aspects position of the circle spread, look at that. By the end of March of 2020, for some, it may take until the first week or so of April 2020, you're going to recognize that the wheel of fortune is turning in your favor because you took action to get clear, organized, logical, disciplined, focused, and determined when it comes to your efforts in the area of home, family, or business. And now things are starting to evolve for you. Wow. So subconsciously, are you thinking of someone who's a feminine energy in your life? Could be a sister, friend, mother, grandmother, or who has air in their chart, Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini? Or are you? Okay, the advice in the subconscious position they're saying is to speak your truth with others about your boundaries. You know, I'm not going to take on this much work and only get paid this much, or I'm going to set new goals and intentions to see what else is on offer in a different department, a different building, organization, a new direction. I'm going to cut away from sitting here feeling as though there's nothing left for me. I don't have enough here, but I'm feeling kind of stuck is what I'm hearing in the second half of March of 2020. For you are receiving clarification with the 9 of Wands energies in your day-to-day aspects position of the circle spread Scorpio, that a financial, creative, or passionate path has come to an end. You could continue to put more effort into something, but if it doesn't fulfill you, why? For new efforts, 3 different directions, ideas, projects, applications, interviews will eventually help for your Wheel of Fortune to move forward into a more positive karmic direction. So in the inner strengths position, see, with this star card, and I love this card because it shows an old building, an old circumstance, situation, environment, or person is now dilapidated and is gone. And you are rising above all of that as a star because you've been there holding on, fearing you don't have enough, and you followed your thoughts into what Spirit's trying to tell you, that your efforts in the creative aspects positions, the efforts and things you create with a clear mind is going to move the Wheel of Fortune in your favor so you can lay down this old path in the area of, for some, maybe a fire sign, Sag, Aries, or Leo. We do have Aries here in the actions position being represented by the major arcana, the Emperor. Either way, has this become a weight on your back? And what direction are you moving towards next, right? You don't want to move into a new direction until you are clear as to what your options are, is a big message for this Scorpio during the second half of March of 2020. Now, in a 3-card summary to my left with the same gateway to the divine arrow, I'm going to clarify again because my subscribers know that that's what I do over and over again until I'm very clear about any specific messages that need to be said. So in the first position of a 3-card spread representing the week of the 15th to the 22nd of March of 2020, we have a Scorpio with the 8 of Swords energies feeling stuck or trapped. So the 8 of Swords is a sign of being stuck in your thoughts. She is not trapped or stuck. She's like wrapped with paper towels or something, and she can walk away. She can recognize the truth of a situation. So some of you will be feeling a little bit stuck by mid-March of 2020, and then something happens outside of you that is a surprise, right? The death is about we see it coming to an end, we bring it to an end. But something, when the tower shows up, happens outside of ourselves. And I'm hoping that they're going to say it's going to free your mind. It's going to free you from feeling trapped in whatever circumstances you do. Yeah, so listen to your intuition. You have the Queen of Cups energies. Find clarity by putting effort out there and paying attention to signs and synchronicities, because the Death card is showing up, meaning that something that wasn't fulfilling you is coming to an end because it was meant to at this time. So you have the ability to bring an end to a situation before it explodes, or sit in it and watch it explode, is what I'm hearing during the week of the 15th to the 22nd, 2020. So Scorpio, by the week of the 23rd of March, 2020, Spirit's saying get clear as you wait, as you go within, is what I'm hearing. Find clarity. As you see, there's confusion here. There's a blindfold here. What is the truth of your success and victory? What do you want to go towards? Take action steps day to day to obtain more information. For if you follow Spirit's advice, we definitely have some form of communication here with the Page of Coins or Pentacles coming towards you, Scorpio, and then you instantly go into the Nine of Cups energies where you're recognizing that a wish is coming true. Then there's fear. You know, all of a sudden what we've been waiting for shows up, right? And then by the end of March, we're like, but I don't want to leave what I put so much effort into, but Spirit's saying we're giving you the strength to recognize that it is dilapidated and gone. You're rising above. And with this major arcana in your inner strengths position, you will feel strong enough in the second half of March of 2020 to make new wishes come true. By doing what? By in the actions position, putting time and effort into, pushing beyond feeling like you don't have enough, and instead setting clear goals and intentions for yourself, speaking your truth, and cutting away from what doesn't serve you. Knowing that creatively you've got the Three of Wands, where Spirit's going to bring your ship in. So the only thing that will hold you back at the end of March of 2020, Scorpio, is you with the Nine of Wands. Do you want to go another year until it's become even a greater weight on your back? Or are you going to look into a new direction and allow yourself to manifest a new wish come true of greater fulfillment and stability? I'm getting so many messages for so many Scorpios right now. All right, so either way, by the last week of March of 2020, Scorpio, sun, moon, or rising, male or female, etc., we've got frustration because a new path is opening up. Now, this new path, this new wish, whether you recognize that you work towards it or not, for some of you, you may have been, and all of a sudden it shows up. This Ace of Cups is a gift from the universe, okay? It is an overflowing cup, a new direction of fulfillment, love, peace, joy, happiness, and good health. This Spirit is offering a new direction of fulfillment so you can leave behind old frustrations or worries like you don't have enough in some way. Yeah. Now, there may be some communication here going back and forth. Maybe for some of you, you're dealing with another water sign, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio, but you or this person with the Page of Cups is just offering a small cup of communication. Somebody here is starting to feel backed into a corner. They're rising above what they were mourning, and they're starting to give birth to. And I think this is you, Scorpio. New exciting goals and intentions. So you have in the second half of March of 2020, Scorpio, the Empress energies and the Emperor. So the Empress, she manifests through thoughts, goals, plans, and then she uses this major arcana, the Strength. So we've got two of those here to actually take those physical actions and steps. Connect with an emperor, someone who has been there, done that, an older figure, or someone who's very advanced financially, creatively, spiritually, is what I'm hearing. So you have the strength too, and the faith Spirit is giving you to set goals and meet goals, like the Queen of Wands energies, to not rest on your laurels, to turn your life into a well-oiled machine as you move forward. Now, again, we do have maybe a masculine, someone who's older than you, who has fire in their chart, or they're very passionate about what they are doing, who may have, again, fire in their chart, Sag, Aries, or Leo. Be careful, because we have the Magician here. Now, this is beautiful. You can manifest new wishes as you get clear about what you're creating day to day, what you're working towards, and it's going to start to feel really good. Some of you who may be dealing with a very passionate masculine and or fire sign, Sagittarius or Leo, they are going to maybe try to manipulate you, or you're recognizing that. I also feel like this could be someone who's in a leadership position. You may come into connection with this Emperor type energy, or an Aries or a King of Fire, who can give you and help you manifest a new beginning. where you start to, with the sun energy, shine like the sun. Everything starts to flow beautifully. The planets are spinning around perfectly, but still there's indecision. Do I really want this reason to celebrate? Or am I going to continue, like I said before, and now with the 9 of Wands, to maintain this heavy weight on my back? Because Spirit is saying, if I continue to put time and effort into a new direction, my goals and intentions, and get clear about my wishes that I am manifesting, I'm going to, with the 6 of Wands energies, receive a lot of attention and recognition, and therefore will have a reason to celebrate. Holy mackerel. Okay, so for clarification, I'm going to bring in the Gypsy Oracle deck. So, dear Lord, Spirit, Guides, and Angels, please clarify these messages for whichever Scorpio I'm reading for during this general reading, with clearly defined messages regarding career and finance, love and romance, spiritual guidance. Yep. So you guys have come a long way, Scorpio. With the old woman energies, you have learned, you have survived, you have achieved and accomplished. And now you're looking at unfulfillment, and I think that you've outgrown a situation. I think you're going to know that by mid-March of 2020. The Scorpio, in your thoughts position, it's through conversations with others where you start to recognize your position, your stability, your respect is what I'm feeling. So they're saying during, or I'm going to say the whole half of March of 2020, it's a good time to get out and to conversate with people about good financial positions. Yeah. So in the relationship sector, remember, you've got to let go in the second half of March of 2020, Scorpio, of that which no longer serves you, right? The party's over. It's time to go fill up your cup with new love, or something that you love to do, or a place you've always wanted to love to work. So in your creative aspects position, representing the week of the 23rd, we have a Scorpio who is thinking about traveling. And you're being offered the journey card. So we've got the 3 of Wands. Your efforts are bringing your ship in, right? Like we talked about. And now you're going to actually be journeying, traveling towards another, or someone traveling towards you. And look, you're going to feel strong enough in your actions position by the last week of March of 2020 to bring an end to this emperor. Someone who is a little cold, a little harsh, someone who's very much in a leadership position, who's been there and done that, but who can be intense. So some Scorpios are going to take action to bring an end to an old connection that made them feel unfulfilled, or like they aren't receiving what they deserve. All right, so emotionally, by the end of March of 2020, we have the Wheel of Fortune turning in your favor, Scorpio, and the Messenger. So a message is coming. And for some of you, this is where you get a better paying position, where you move into greater abundance, joy, and contentment. So in your subconscious position in the second half of March of 2020, we have you, Scorpio, with the waiting energies. Waiting and getting clear. And this is what you're being advised to do, is use the Queen of Swords energies to be clear with others about your boundaries, about what you want to be paid, about what it is that you are planning and expecting, and cutting away very easily, fairly and justly, from anyone that doesn't give you what you know you deserve. In the area of love, commitment, partnership, contract, a new business. So in the day-to-day aspects position, yes, we do have a Scorpio here who's wanting to be a sweetheart with maybe a fire sign, Sagittarius or Leo, or maybe in a situation with the 9 of Wands energies that was passionate for a long time, but now you're ready to lay it down. I feel like this could be work with the 9 of Wands energies, and you have had your heart open, but deep inside you know that you've outgrown whatever this is. Pardon me. So in the outcome position, this is the inner strengths position. Spirit is giving you the strength to go away from that which has crumbled and dissipated, and now to give birth to new wishes. Boom. So here's proof. They're saying be strong enough to travel and to physically take action day to day towards that which you deserve. Do not fear conversations with other groups of people, locations, and etc. For you will be recognized with the Queen of Coins energies as someone who knows what she's doing, has a beautiful life, makes enough money, climbs into a position of abundance and authority, and handles everything very beautifully. Some of you may be conversing with someone who has Earth in her chart, Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn, who is in a leadership position. Either way, the wish Spirit's telling you to wait out for is definitely coming. There will be a gift, an offer, an opportunity, a reason to celebrate, and then you can take action to bring an end to this emperor. Be it an Aries, someone who's in a leadership position, someone who isn't paying you what you're worth, or who isn't opening up emotionally. If something isn't fulfilling and leaves you sad in the relationship sector in the second half of March of 2020, Scorpio, love is still available to you. Don't lose your focus in a particular situation or person. So in a 3-card summary, again to my left with the same Gypsy Oracle deck, we have money, cheerfulness, gathering with others regarding money, going away from what you brought upon yourself. This could be a marriage, a commitment, a partnership, and finding joyfulness after misfortune. So some of you may have been sitting and waiting for a long time to get your life moving again, and this is what they're talking about in the second half of March of 2020. It's time to research with the scholar energy, new offers, new opportunities, new directions, so that you can free yourself from the energies of sorrow. For you are this young woman energy. You have evolved. You are beautiful. You are ready for commitment, partnership, or whatever with a true soulmate, be it a boss, a manager, or another person. For fortune is coming your way. Yeah, someone here is rather stubborn when it comes to that lover energy. And as soon as you move into a path of your own personal success, they're going to be drawn back towards you. They're going to throw you a bone with the consolation energy, and you're going to say, you know what? I have evolved. I have learned. am not going to repeat a path whereby I don't feel as though I have enough. For I'm coming into commitment, partnership, and etc. with a more profitable direction. So they're saying in the second half of March of 2020, as you set goals and meet goals and do things that make you happy day to day, which is our most important thing. We're here to create, because that's where we find our joy, is in what we actually create for ourselves. Yeah, there's arrogance regarding a past situation or a child. There's despair regarding home, business, wanting to reunite, but being stuck in your thoughts. And Spirit saying, get clear about the truth. Is this faithfulness or is this falseness? For it is time to bring an end to a situation that was stealing your peace of mind. Someone who was harsh at times. Yeah, they came in to have a good time, or you're going to, if you'll just open up to new directions and putting out more communication and thinking about what heals you, okay? What you want to celebrate in your own journey. So if there's someone outside of you, give them wide berth. Let them show themselves, but most importantly, like a lot of other people, now's the time to build a solid foundation. If you're not feeling stable, secure, and happy in your journey day to day during the second half of March of 2020. For 2020 is about new, exciting goals and intentions, new, exciting directions, creating a solid foundation where there is just contentment. There's no losing your mind in worries or fears regarding people, places, circumstances, situations because of that contentment. That's what you're being guided to find in your own personal journey first during the second half of March 2020. I'm closing with one card from the Wisdom of the Hidden Realms deck by Colette Baron Reed. So it's a moment of pause. It's a moment to reflect on what is it you are planning that is positive, and then trusting and having positive expectations until this journey, this forward movement, this travel into a better path comes your way. For at some point in the last, from the 23rd to the 31st, and I'm feeling there's different dates for different people, of March of 2020, there will come some form of communication or paperwork where the Wheel of Fortune shifts in your favor and you receive a wish come true. This is beautiful. You receive the clarity that you've been waiting for. So 25 is about 2 is a new path, a new direction, new ideas, goals, and intentions. And 5 is about Spirit saying, let us guide you with the Holy Trinity of 3 in a new path. 2, 3 plus 2 is 5. Let us show you the signs and synchronicities. forward. Let us bring you this message after you put your time and effort in, so that we can bring the effect of the cause that in the effort you manifested. I hope that makes sense. So it's about day to day, putting your time and effort in and having trust that clarity will come. Yeah, it's a time of patience and stillness and balance until someone here goes through a resurrection of sorts and surrenders to the fact that change will come when it's meant to. Okay, so definitely don't try to control something. Just have high hopes and expectations for yourself that an offer or opportunity will come, that it will help for you, along with a lot of others, to bring an end to a connection, circumstance, or situation that you just no longer want to be in. All right, so thank you so much for stopping by. Please like, share, and subscribe. If you'd like a personal reading or you have questions and would like a personal reading, feel free to write me at my email, which is josiek42@gmail.com. Pardon me. I offer a 1 month, 3 month, 6 month, and yearly reading, and my price list will be in the box below this video. I am still offering the New Year special, which is a 15-minute video reading for just $25 if you'd like to give it a try. So thank you so much to those of you whom have liked, shared, and subscribed. Thank you so very much to those of you whom have donated to keep my channel up and running. Take care, and God bless.